What's going on, everybody? Brass Monkey here, and man, do I have a ton of stuff to talk to you guys about. I know it's been about almost 2 weeks now since I've done a full commentary, and man, there's just so much that has been going on. I've been so insanely busy lately, and that's why I haven't had a chance to do a full commentary. But alright, so the stuff I gotta talk about is Robert Bowling, the game I played with him, my community games, Facebook related stuff, my new iPhone app, the PS3 community game, and man, just tons and tons of other stuff. So let's see, where do I even start? Well, actually, something else I wanted to say was, I don't know if any of you guys are Goo Goo Dolls fans, but I saw them live last night, and that was freaking awesome. The show actually started off kind of slow. The first half was actually kind of disappointing. They started like an hour and a half late, and the first 2 or 3 songs they played really, I don't know, the crowd wasn't that into it. But after, I don't know, I guess it took them about 4 songs to get warmed up, I guess. But after that, they started doing a lot better job, and the end of the show was just awesome. But anyway, so what are you watching right here? You are watching the last community game that I played on Xbox. So we are in a ground war game. There are, I believe, a full team of 9 of us. And maybe we had 8 at this point because we had a couple people drop out. But anyway, we played 4 games that were just incredible. Like this 4-game series, this is the first of the 4 games, and it was insane. There was a nuke every single match. I went into this game and just got a pretty good start and wound up getting my AC-130, which was my 3rd kill streak. So that was 11. I think I got a couple more after that, but I didn't have the nuke set this game, so I started off, just got my AC-130, really just rained down on these guys. But while I was doing this, they were building up some air support of their own, because as soon as I got out of the AC-130, the rest of the game was just enemy air support constantly. I mean, Harriers, Pavlos, just stuff raining down from the sky non-stop. And so they wound up nuking us the first game, and the second game I was like, alright, had enough of that, and I set on my nuke for the second game, so you'll see that when we get to it. But anyway, so what's the deal with Robert Bowling? I've gotten a few email messages on YouTube and posts and comments about that, and so yes, I did play him last weekend. I just have not had the time to do the editing, so I actually asked somebody else who I knew if they could do the editing work for it. And although they said yes, their hard drive crashed and there was some issues there, so I think I found someone else who's going to do the editing work, and we'll see how that turns out. But regardless of if they are able to do it or not, then I'm just going to do it, and I hope to get the video done by hopefully Wednesday and posted. But I mean, this is a really important video, and it's for a good cause. I'm going to try and help promote the charity that Robert Bowling is trying to raise money for. So, I really want to do a good job with this video, and I was hoping that I could sort of outsource the editing work to someone who had more experience than I did with it. So hopefully it'll work out. Hopefully it'll get done and get done well and be a great video. So hopefully by the middle to the end of next week, it should be posted and up, and there's tons of great stuff in there. There's quick scopes, noob tubes, throwing knives. I mean, I don't want to give it all away, but lots and lots of good stuff in there. And so the next thing is that some of you guys don't actually know that I host community games, and the tentative schedule for my community games is every other week on alternating systems. And so what that means is basically every 2 weeks there's a community game, and then it switches which system it's on. So because 2 weeks ago, the footage you're watching right now is from 2 weeks ago. And by the way, this is the second game where I put on my nuke. And so because this footage is from 2 weeks ago, that means today, Sunday, October 3rd, is another community game, but this time it's on PS3. So if you would like to join the PS3 game, which is later today, what you need to do is go to my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/brassmonkey. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll try and put an annotation in, so if you click the screen now, oh wait, no, actually, you can't click the screen now because the annotations don't work for links to other Facebook pages or stuff like that. So I'll just put the link in the description. It's facebook.com/brassmonkey. Go there, add me as a friend, and if you do that, you will see the instructions in my status as to how to add me on PS3 so that you can get invited to the community game. And it will be starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That is, I believe, 6 p.m. in London, 7 p.m. in Berlin, and 10 a.m. on the west coast of the U.S. So that seems to be a fairly convenient time for most people. And, you know, if you're in Australia, I know that that's not really the most convenient time for you. So if there are a lot of people in Australia who have not been able to participate in community games, then go ahead, send me a message, and we'll see if we can work something out for the next one. But as of now, it seems as though, you know, most of my app users and YouTube subscribers are in the US and in Europe. So I'm trying to make a time that's convenient for you guys. But, you know, like I said, if you're in Australia and you've been kind of bummed out that you haven't been able to participate, then just go ahead and send me a message. And like I said, the way to do it for PS3 is add me as a friend on Facebook, facebook.com/brassmonkey. And the instructions will be right there in my status. And the other thing that you can do if you are my Facebook friend is go ahead and check out the photos that I just uploaded. They are screenshots of my new app, which is Black Ops, not Battlefield, Black Ops Ultimate Utility. And Black Ops Ultimate Utility is going to be an awesome new app. I have done so much work on this, it is not even funny. And I've even already started on an update for it, even though the 1.0 version hasn't even been approved by Apple yet. Apple usually takes about 1 to 2 weeks from the time that something is submitted to them to the time that they approve it and put it in the App Store. So I've submitted it about 2 weeks ago and about a week and a half ago, and so it should be in there sometime by the middle of this week. And I'm really hopeful that it's going to get in there by the middle of this week, and then I'll be able to submit the update for it, which is going to have a lot of great new info, a lot of new images that weren't out before. But the 1.0 version has a ton of great stuff. It's all now Retina compliant, so the app is going to look absolutely great if you have either an iPhone 4 or one of the new iPod Touches. One of the devices that has a Retina display. Everything is HD. It's really crystal clear looking, so really happy with how that turned out. And the other new additional feature in Black Ops Ultimate Utility is that I have now made it totally compliant with theater mode. So what that means is you will be able to submit your gameplay videos to me, and I will review them. And, you know, if they don't have any copyrighted material and if they're good, solid gameplay videos, then I will upload them and you will be able to view them as well as everyone else who owns my apps direct from the app. So the app now, it used to have a videos section that was just my videos. Now it will have both my videos and user submissions. So if that's something that you want to get into is, you know, commentating or just uploading great gameplays, kill feed clips, whatever you want to do, then that's something you may want to look into, because you will be able to send your submissions to me. I will review them, and if they are decent gameplay and don't have copyrighted material, I will upload them to the app for everyone on YouTube to see and everyone in the app to see. So, alright, that was the third game right there, which was, I was well on my way to getting a nuke. You know, I had my AC-130, but they had already gotten theirs, and they called it in, you know, right at the same time I got my AC-130, so I was a little bit bummed about that. Came out here, we're back on Afghan, and I just said, alright, enough of their nukes. I'm going to score one this time, and I don't think I did any speed up or cutting out of any of this game, because this was my fastest nuke that I think I've ever recorded. This game right here, I believe it was from the time that the game started, so the time that the countdown got to 0 to the time that I got my 25th kill and got the nuke. I think it was about a minute 55 seconds, minute 50 something seconds. So it was pretty darn quick. I was happy with this one, and it was a pretty solid match. So this was actually a lot of fun because, you know, 4 games in a row going back and forth getting nukes, it's a lot of fun. And on a game type like Ground War, you really have to have a team that's with you, that's able to shoot down enemy air support. And the first couple games we were a little bit rusty, but after that I was telling some of the guys that I was playing with, trying to equip some stingers, because otherwise because that first game that we played, that's really what killed us, was nobody had stingers. And the first game on Karachi, I was able to get up and get that AC-130 real quick, but after that it was just non-stop enemy air support. So stingers is really what makes the difference in the Ground War game type. And so you can see the enemy was trying to shoot me down a whole bunch too, but that's one of the benefits of the AC-130, is if you know that the enemy team is going to try and shoot you down, you probably want to take the AC-130 out instead of the chopper gunner, because it takes one more shot to take this guy down. So that helps out a lot. And as you can see, already got my nuke pretty darn quick. So as soon as this AC-130 ends, I'm just going to go ahead and call in. There it is. Look at that quad kill. Good stuff. 36-0 in about 2 minutes. Not bad, I'd say. Not bad at all. And just going to wait for that nuke to come in. But alright guys, so thanks a lot for watching, and if you would like to participate in the PS3 community game later today, or any community game for that matter, go ahead and head on over to facebook.com/brassmonkey, add me as a friend. The instructions will be there, and you can also check out screenshots of my new app, Black Ops Ultimate Utility. Thanks for watching.